Hey everyone, it's Kristielyn here. Hope you guys are doing good. So I've been in hermit mode. I haven't been online too often, and definitely feeling this Scorpio full moon. I'm wondering if all of you guys are feeling the same energy. I know a couple days ago there was a spike or it could have been yesterday. No, it was a couple days ago. There was a spike in the Schumann resonance. And normally when the Schumann resonance spikes, my energy level spikes and I'm able to run like a freaking, like a machine. But this last Schumann resonance peak energy spike totally wiped me out. I've been like sleeping and in hermit mode and healing and talking with my guides and doing a lot of work since Saturday. And I'm still like, today I thought, maybe my sleep schedule is going to be flipped, but we'll see. I am very, I work with the moon. That's just how it is. So anyways, I wanted to share some insights on the Scorpio full moon because it's been super intense, and I wanted to give some messages and some channeled messages for you guys to help you during this time because I feel it very intensely. And today, the last couple of days, it's been quite the battle with the ego and a lot of fear-based systems within. And that's what I said before, right? Like the whole good versus evil, light versus dark, heaven versus hell kind of thing, like all the stories that we've been told like through centuries and centuries, it's all happening right now, and it's all happening within. It's an internal battle between the mind and the heart, and the mind and the soul. And so overcoming a lot of these darker truths about ourselves. See, I'm already tripping up. It's really, really intense. The Scorpio full moon, especially if you have a lot of Scorpio in your chart or you have a Scorpio moon, it is going to come in full on in the next, it's been affecting me for the last 3 days. It's probably going to affect me for another week or so. So it's probably going to impact you guys a lot right now. If you guys are feeling really low energy, please be gentle with yourselves. You're doing a lot of purging, a lot of emotional purging, a lot of stuff that's coming up from your subconscious, like in the moon card. I'm seeing the moon card. A lot of subconscious beliefs and fears and everything that was lying dormant for possibly years and years and years, or something that you may have not quite noticed or may have had some sort of epiphany or awareness within the last couple of days, or it's going to be coming in the next couple of days. But this purging needs to happen in order for this aha moment, this enlightenment moment to happen for you and to be able to release and to open your heart space. But there's like a whole dynamic shift that's happening, especially within the family, because that is our most closest relationships, right? That is the most stability that we have in this lifetime, the family that we're born into, the family that we create. So the whole thing is being dismantled. Like I said before, like my own family, and even just me and my son. It's been me and my son for the last how many years, and a lot of our own familial structures needed to be dismantled. And in the process, a lot of my own awakening needed to happen. And so I really wanted to share a lot. Try to keep it short and sweet though, you guys. Like, it's the last couple of days has been really, really, really intense. A lot of shadow work. I've been going within, how the divine has been encouraging us, whenever we hit that fear, that 8 of swords, 9 of swords, to go within. When things seem chaotic on the outside, what do? Where else is there to go, right? We can't force ourselves through this. We can't force ourselves onto other people or onto situations and force our will and our power, especially when it's out of our control. We surrender, we go within. And so that's exactly what I've been doing, like nonstop. And it's been great. Like I've been sleeping a lot of this off. I feel like my body's going through some major upgrades right now. So if you guys are feeling that too, just be gentle with yourself. Drink a lot of water right now. Your body is purging things from like past lives, from everything that's been accumulating over so many lifetimes for this moment in time, for your ascension and for your awakening. And a lot of what I was feeling yesterday was a lot of, hey Nelda, Hi. Oh, hey, Rochelle. There's some love. Thanks, girl. Awesome. Thank you so much for being here, ladies. Beautiful. Awesome. Yeah, so for the last couple of days, like I said, it's been the ego. It's shedding of the ego again. There's more to it. So, a lot of it is the fear and like going up into the mental headspace. And it was really, really, oh man, it was really intense. So what I did for myself was I meditated, I went within, and I really connected my heart center in with the core of Mama Earth, of her heart center. And really just sitting in that. I've been listening to 963 Hertz binaural beats. I would recommend that to help really clear some debris, or some 432, I think, Hertz is really helpful in connecting with the heart space. Because when we are in our head space and we are mentally trying to articulate or logically explain a situation or why things are happening the way they are, we're going to drive ourselves crazy. It's insane. I think Buddha said that at one point. It's insane to try to logically understand what is happening on a spiritual level. It was never meant to be a logical thing. It was meant to be a very emotional, etheric, and spiritual journey. So getting out of your headspace is going to be the best thing for you right now. Because yeah, there's no, it was really intense. So coming down, really doing a lot of breathing work, connecting with the divine, doing a lot of purging, and connecting into your heart space. Remember how we said before about appreciation is one gateway, is one pathway that you can start creating to be able to start creating that pathway from your mind to your heart. Practicing appreciation will really help with that. Remember, appreciation and the attitude of gratitude, it doesn't heal trauma. What a lot of the stuff that could be coming up for you could be trauma based. So if it is, please reach out to your supports, your guides, your counselors, your therapists, whoever that you need to be able to help you during this time. Right now, for me, it's literally the divine and my ancestors and my guides that are helping me through all of this at this point. But like I said, if it's really, really deep trauma work, please reach out. Please do the work that you, please seek the support that you need to be able to work through this. You do not have to do this alone. What else was I going to say? There's a lot. It's really intense. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a full moon reading. I usually love doing full moon readings, but this has been really, really intense. And even today. So, okay, so I've been receiving a lot of downloads today. Today was just like a woof. The last couple of days, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Okay, all right. So we're in Taurus energy, right? Remember how in some of the readings that's been popping up, something about Taurus energy. We are officially in Taurus season right now. So Taurus is all about the comfort, right? The comfort and slowing things down. Aries season was all about action, all about fast movement, fast pace, Aries, right? And so shifting from the Aries energy into the Taurus energy was just like right? Like that's honestly the last 3 days, that's exactly what it's been. It's just been like this, right? Like, and then I just plummeted. I just like, my energy levels were gone, done. And I was like, yeah, okay, I hear ya. I'm going to sleep. And I've been sleeping for a while and really taking care of myself and really digging the comfort food, right? Like, and I bought myself my favorite burger from Barrows. Really enjoyed a piece of key lime cheesecake. It was amazing. And I felt guilt-free doing it because I'm like, you know what? I've been through a lot. And this past week has been like a really intense healing, but it was more action orientated. It wasn't more of the internal. So that's when, that's a good example of when you start healing the internal channels in the internal world, it manifests into the external. So this past week, and we'll share about that another time. That is not what the divine really wants to focus on right now, but the energies that are happening right now is really, really intense. So if you need to slow down, if you need to cuddle up in like 10,000 blankets and watch your favorite Netflix show, I just found a really awesome Netflix show. I'm really digging it, and I can't wait to watch another episode. And like, that's amazing. And that's a new shift for me because, shifting from the Aries, like full on force to like Taurus and slowing down. Yeah, it's been pretty needed and amazing and awesome. I still feel pretty tired, but I mean, I'm just riding it out right now. And excuse me, the main thing is right now what's happening is shedding of the ego. Your ego is based out of control and fear, right? So anytime that you feel that urge to control a situation, or that urge to act out of fear, right? An impulsive move because you're afraid, that is all ego based. And that is being shed right now. That's why it's so intense, and that's why it could be so painful. Like I said, the fears and everything are coming up from the subconscious mind, and these things are meant to be looked at, and looked at objectively. Try to be as objective as you can with yourself. I know it can be really hard, especially like if we have a lot of emotional baggage, or I shouldn't say baggage, like emotional ties to the situation, especially if it runs really, really deep. Try your best to be a compassionate observer. This is where a lot of your meditation practice would definitely be really helpful, is being able to sit back and to be able to observe what is happening, to like observe your thoughts and what is happening and what is coming up for you as what is happening, and not become it. Because if you become it, if you allow, and that's okay if you do, that's okay. There's a major life lesson in that itself, in itself. But I mean, if you can, I would really encourage to try to remain centered and balanced in your heart center, and your compassionate observer stance for yourself, especially because this is where the ego is going to try to tear you down and to bring you down. And you've done a lot of work. I know the collective has done a lot of work at raising their vibration, doing a lot of healing work, really connecting with the connecting with the divine. Oh my goodness. Okay. Breathe. Get some water. Oh my gosh. You guys have been doing amazing though. I can feel it. You guys are doing amazing. Like I said, there was some readings that were saying that you guys are really picking up on the synchronicities. And you're really opening up. A lot of you are opening up to this whole new realm. And it's, like I said, once you do, it happens very quickly. So, yeah, like I said, compassionate stance, compassionate observer. And try to sense where your ego is trying to trip you up. Try to sense, see if you can see a pattern. You know, these are the kind of things that you might be wanting to look for when you go in, like when you go into hermit mode, when you go into self-reflection and you do a self-inventory on yourself. And when these things come up from the subconscious, they are meant to be observed and to be either transmuted or to be let go. That is basically what this Scorpio full moon is all about. It's all about letting go. And but there's a process, right? We can't become avoidant either, because that's not letting go. That's just avoiding the problem and sticking our head in the sand, and that's not going to do anything for us in the long term. And the divine won't let that happen. Straight up. It won't let that happen. So yeah, like when things come up, just look at things very objectively, very just observant. Try to recognize, see if there's any sort of patterns, any sort of, if you have any codependent patterns within yourself, which is really all rooted in control. All addictions and negative thought patterns and everything is all rooted in control, which is the ego's like dominant trait. When the ego is left unchecked and unbridled, that is what it wants. It wants control. So it'll do everything in its power. And I'm not demonizing the ego, because the ego is a part of us. The ego will always be a part of us, and it was meant to serve us, like I said. And this is what I'm learning as we speak. So it's not like, yeah, it's what I'm learning. So like the ego, unbridled, it will try to trip you up into trying to blame you for everything, and trying to make you feel less than, and trying to make you feel like you're not good enough. Try to bring things up from the past that just don't matter anymore, that just, you know, just to see if it still has like it still has a hook in you, still has that trigger in you. So that a lot of things could be coming up from the past, the things that you thought you've healed through, like memories, people from the past. They're coming in dreams, they're coming in flashbacks, there's memories, and then you feel a little bit, and that is some residual energies that you have purged but are left in the subconscious that are coming out to be let go. And that is when, with those smaller residual, I shouldn't say smaller, but those residual energies, when they do come up, just try to observe and let them go. And just be like, okay, I acknowledge it doesn't serve me in this moment. And in this moment is where we have our power, our most power. Because when we are in the present moment, settled within our heart, we can observe compassionately with ourselves and with others. But yeah, so looking for patterns, like I said, oh my God, I'm jumping all over the place, guys. Like, it's been a while, and I'm just trying to like come out of hermit mode. I feel like I'm still kind of in and out of hermit mode, but yeah, just observe for patterns, because these are the things that are going to unlock this phase for you. This is a test for many of you too. It is a test. It's a test of your willpower. It is a test of your the wind just picked up really, just as I said that. It was like, I should have showed you the snow. It snowed here last night. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, that was cool. Okay, yes. So it is a test. It is a test for many of you guys, and it's a test of your devotion and a test of your inner strength. So it's it's a lot, and I know and know that you guys aren't alone, and I say this all of the time, because collectively we are all going through this to some form of degree, whether or not we're talking to other people or in a part of an online community, or in group therapy or whatever. Like, we're all going through something along these lines, and they resonate to some form of degree. And that's what I love about doing the collective readings, is that the people that I get feedback from, or that are on the lives and everything, and they say like, oh, this was spot on, or they tell me later, and I'm like, that is beautiful, because like, from my point of view, it's collective energy. So we're all going through something. We're all going, like, something resonated in that reading, something resonated in that snapshot of that energy. So it really helps. The divine is really like helping us to see that we aren't alone, and that we're collectively working through this and going through this together, whether or not we're talking about it together, right? So it's really bringing that sense of unity, that unity consciousness, and which is why I get inspired and to hop on and to share what I can with you. And yeah, so today's whole experience was really intense. I had to work through a couple of things. I received a lot of downloads for myself, a whole new level. I was kind of putting my like connection on pause the last couple of days, because I've just been really enjoying relaxing and just pigging out and watching Netflix and like sleeping, and it's been great. It's been beautiful, and it's exactly what my spirit and my body needed. And then today it lit up like a Christmas tree. And I was like, whoa, okay, like all these downloads came in for my own personal journey and in my own personal life and stuff, and I was just like, whoa, okay. And then the fear came up. So you guys could be experiencing the same sort of thing. You might be receiving information from other people. You could be receiving information directly from the divine. You could be receiving information through readings. That is especially how the divine likes to communicate with us. Very important to use discernment at this time. I really, 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 really hope that people are exercising their intuition and their discernment, because it is more than needed at this time. There are going to be things and devil energy and all that kind of stuff that's going to be trying to trip you up. Remember, devil energy is just the carnal mind. It's our logical left brain thinking. It is what trips us up and cuts us off from our hearts. When our intuition is telling us that something is going on and that something is up with somebody, or if we have intuitive hit to be able to contact someone or tell someone that we, that we're sorry, or that, we had an opportunity, or that we really need to tell them something, right? Whenever we get those intuitive hits and then we don't act on them, and then our left brain, our logical brain says, oh, they're probably busy, or, oh, they probably won't believe me, or like, I don't even believe me and I don't trust myself. It totally cuts that off. It cuts off that connection. And that's what I mean. That is what is being tested at this time. So even though if that does happen, that's okay. That's okay. You can still get aligned. You can still come back into alignment and still get connected to the divine in your own way through your own spiritual practices, right? Because I'm not here to spit out dogma and spit out and tell you guys what to do. I'm just honestly just sharing my own experiences to help guide you through these energies, because they are intense. What else was there? Yeah, so really coming, when you guys are leveling up, really coming into that belief for yourself, belief in yourself, coming back to center, letting go, surrendering. That is like the way. So appreciation, coming and connecting to your heart center really helps to break that channel, breaks that logical thinking, that 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords energy, 10 of Swords energy. It like creates a little schism in that obsessive thinking. Can create a little schism enough to break the channel. Appreciation for life, appreciation for where I'm at, appreciation for who I am, appreciation for my guides. There are so many things. There's a million things that we could be appreciative for. And over time, we can really build up that momentum and build up that channel. And then now we are connected. Now we can come back into ourselves. We surrender to the present moment. And then the next step is to surrender to unconditional love. When we, the way that I started practicing unconditional love, receiving it from the divine, now this is coming into our divine feminine energy, is when I'm in meditation, and like I've explained before about how I started going, how I started developing my channel and really surrendering to the in-between. Maybe we'll talk about that another time, but right now I feel it's really important to surrender to unconditional love for yourself and receive the unconditional love from the divine to really help keep you centered and keep you balanced and keep you grounded in the present moment. And the way that I would practice is that I would, in meditation, when I'm able to calm my mind enough so I'm not like super, like I said, once I make that connection to the heart, I close my eyes. Well, I'm in meditation, so my eyes are closed. And then I imagine the divine creator, God, source, the universe, whatever you want to call it. It's all synonymous to me. I picture them putting a shawl around my shoulders, around me, of unconditional love. And I just allow myself to feel what that feels like. Because what it feels like for me is going to be different for you. And because we all have our own perspectives and our own realities, right? So over time, it might feel a little awkward at first, especially if it's something that we're not used to. Just keep practicing. Keep practicing. Over time, it will start to become a norm, and it'll start to become a source of comfort and a source of love that we can recharge ourselves with. When we go into hermit mode, when we're healing, we can really just come to the divine wherever we are, and just allow ourselves to be wrapped in unconditional love and to receive that, and to open our heart spaces to receive, and to fill us up and recharge us. And so we can get back up and fight another battle and keep persevering, through these energies and through this whole evolution and this ascension journey. And it's so wonderful. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to feel it out and see if there's anything else here that's wanting to come through. Please be mindful of your words, your deeds, and your actions. I feel many people, not only the people in your life, but also the people, your loved ones, but the divine. This is integrity. For some of you, this is there's a message coming through about integrity, about words and actions aligning, but also being mindful about the words that we are saying, We are being given an opportunity to do things differently, and that's been coming through so many times. But with the new information that's coming up from the subconscious, and when you can overcome that, that is a part of the initiation. There's many levels to the initiation process. And you can overcome that. Now you are being given an opportunity to use your wisdom, and it's going to happen quickly. I feel for some of you, it's going to happen really quickly. Like you'll have a healing moment, you'll have a healing day. A lot of you guys, your healing is happening quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker. That's exactly what happened to me last year. It was like every week there was something new that I had to work through. And so I feel like there is an opportunity right now for to do things differently. You can 1 minute, like in the morning time, for example, you can have an aha moment. You could come to this complete clarity, like Ace of Swords energy. You come into this complete clarity about a situation or about a person or something that was really conflicting you internally. You're going to have this aha moment, and you're going to have that peace and serenity. It's just beautiful, right? That's the reward that we get for doing the work, for taking accountability. And then in the evening, that same day, you might have an opportunity to do things differently with that same person, that same situation, or within yourself. So that's what I mean. Like, that's how quickly things can happen. It almost feels like you don't get a moment to breathe, or a moment to really, like really being that Page of Swords energy really quick on your feet. Channel the best possible outcome. Hold on. I just keep hearing, be careful of your words. Your words are creating reality, are manifesting your reality as you speak. Channel the best possible outcome. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for for being with me during these moments of my own ascension and my own journey. It's been quite an amazing experience. I believe that we are all going to be I'm being mindful right now. I'm being mindful of this moment. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be more than okay. I believe in you guys. Focus on the best possible outcome in this moment. Focus on peace. Thank you for the peace, Creator. Thank you for the peace. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the prosperity. Thank you for the abundance. Thank you for the support, the clarity, the guidance that I need to be able to work through this moment in all moments. We will prevail. We will succeed. Success fills my life. I will be successful. Success will find me. These are all little affirmations you can tell yourself to get you through that. We're doing this. We're getting through this together. All of us. And I'm very, very honored and very grateful for you guys sitting with me. I don't even know how long I've been on here for. But you know what? That's okay. Because I do enjoy these moments with you guys. It's very healing and very clarifying for me. I'm just at the lookout right now. You guys can see the river. It's breaking up down by the rapids there. So, you guys are warriors. You guys are spiritual warriors of light. You guys are divine beings of light. You guys got this. You guys got this. I believe in you. And yeah, you're going to kick some ass. I know it. In a very gentle and humbled and very loving way. And you're creating new pathways for yourself and for humanity. So be easy, be gentle with yourself, be compassionate with yourself and others. Ask yourself, how can we bring peace into this world? How can I bring peace into my own life? How can I gift myself peace in this moment? What do I need to do for myself to be able to give myself that? And in turn, give that to others. Some of you are breaking through into your new cycle. So keep going. I love you guys. I love you so much. And we'll see if we'll do a reading or not, but I feel like this channeled message was the message that the divine wanted to share. So I love you guys. I love you so much. I also want to let you go. No, but I gotta go. I gotta go finish my sushi. Okay, I love you guys. Mwah! Have a good night. Bye.